Good evening, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Abby. If you're not, welcome back. Today's video is a vlog and it's a very chatty, different style vlog. It's some plant stuff, some not so plant stuff. It's a bit of here, there and everywhere. I really hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think to it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and I will continue to do these kind of videos. And leave your feedback in the comments. I'll really appreciate it. Now let's get into the video. But first things first, coffee. And coffee is so much more difficult to make for me now because I have been using Nespresso coffee pods for a year and a half. And well, my best friend Alex used to work there. And I have another friend, Stacey, who still works there. So I used to get free coffee pods. And I think Alex gave me initially 800 to 1,000 coffee pods. And then now I get some from Stacey, but I drink so much coffee, I have to like buy them as well because I can't let her give me that much because, you know, she has them herself and she has other friends. So I've just run out of like caffeinated coffee. I've got loads of decaf left. So I'm back to my old school cafetiere, which is fine, but I either need to cut down on my coffee or I just need to get used to this. But as frugal as I am, I was checking the cost difference between me buying loads of Nespresso coffee pods only ever secondhand. So as in like they're brand new, but I buy them on Vinted or Facebook. And they usually pay £3.20 a sleeve when normally they're like £6.70 or £7 plus. And I just bought, I think I bought 350 pods. The big size, which is the size that me and my husband love. We hate the small ones. You have to keep pressing it and getting more out of it. I think I paid like $3.20 a sleeve and she shipped them 3 days ago. So I should get them today. But anyway, coffee. So this is our temporary kitchen. We've been using this for like 2.5 years now. And this is actually a table my husband made for me in our flat. It was like our DIY table. So it's honestly served us so well. And it has everything we need. So, you know, renovating life is hard, but renovating without a kitchen is like, you know, a little bit of a challenge. But it's, you know, I'll appreciate the little things in life once we, you know, come to have a kitchen, which will probably look like this just downstairs by the end of the year. And I don't really think I've talked about my my vision for my house, but I'll put some like images on the screen. But I definitely want a freestanding kitchen. I think they're so beautiful. They're very whimsical. They're very fitting with our 200-year-old stone house. And I think they're interchangeable. So whilst I can appreciate a fitted kitchen and they're pretty normal, it's something I love about a freestanding kitchen. And I'm talking like just pine and, you know, colour. Like I love colour. So we'll see if I can get that. I'm obviously not able to put tiles on the wall and stuff because we've got exposed stone. And it causes problems. Like if you like put a board down to tile over, like you've created a gap for like condensation and like mold, and you know, it's just not what you do in old houses. There's a way you can do it, but it's a bit hit and miss. It depends on your house, and our house needs to breathe. She's a lady that needs to breathe. What am I looking for? So on my agenda today, I literally have some really, really boring things to do. And I'm just procrastinating them. I need a new tripod. The tripod you're on, I never, ever, ever use. I have had it since my early YouTube days, like 4 years ago. It's broken and my husband uses it downstairs for the reno. Because we've been time-lapsing everything, which is going to be fun to start putting those videos together like in the next coming weeks. So yeah, I need a new tripod, but I don't know where to start. Like, I don't know in terms of what to get. And also I need a few other things, like really a shower curtain. but that takes ages for me to find because we've got a shower curtain that goes like all the way round the bath. Like it's not just straight. Does that make sense? Like it goes all the way round the side of the bath and the end. Because it's on a rail, it's on one of those old school rails, and the length, we've got really, really tall ceilings here, like really tall, and I need the standard ones are really short, so they just let the water out the bath. So I need things like that, and the people I normally buy it from always, like, they're a Chinese place on eBay, and they're just, it's weird, they don't get the stock, they sell it, they don't get in again, so I can't ever go back to the same person, which you would think would be logical, but unfortunately not. And yeah, like I said, the washing. Just that's such a mammoth task when the washing machine and tumble dryer are downstairs. But hey, I am honestly looking forward to the day where I'm able to do my washing and hang it outside. So that would be really fun. I think by the time you see this video, we'll have our boundary wall beginning, like actually started. And I cannot tell you how stressful it has been to get that sorted. It's a massive job. It's one my husband can't do on his own because I think it's taking 28 days with 3 guys. That's 2 stonemasons and my husband. And we're on like a village street, so like we want to use like professionals with public liability insurance, and you know, it's a big job. So we've honestly been dragged through the woods with luck with that. We had one stonemason that was like coming up from Somerset, and he was really pally with us. And we met over Instagram, and we know people that had used him. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm getting like accommodation with my friend for like £250 for like the entire time. I was like, amazing. He also said it would take him like 3 weeks and just him. So clearly he wasn't, logical, and he probably would have started and been like, well, probably, actually, I'm trying to tell you the story, and I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. So we secured him. He was meant to start 3 weeks. He then said, oh, I don't have accommodation anymore. But it'll be fine. And then suddenly he was like, oh, accommodation's an extra £3,000. And I was like, what? Why? I don't understand why we would pay you to come all the way up from Somerset when we can just use the local stonemason, because he was pushing us to use him, obviously. And then all of a sudden it went up by £20,000, like the job plus the £3,000 accommodation. And I was like, hang on a minute. But thinking about it, it's probably because he was like, oh yeah, when I initially quoted them, I didn't actually calculate it properly. So I've led these people on for 6 months, and it was just a nightmare. And then we had another stonemason who's like world renowned, who was working with the guy that we secured, but he had a heart attack, bless his heart. So he dropped out, but he's going to be consulting with the guy that's doing it, plus another guy. And the massive cherry on top of the cake is like, they're really happy to work with my husband, because my husband knows how to mix like hot lime, which is essentially a massive science experiment. Like, you just put loads of like lime and water and sand and something, and it just bubbles up and it like boils, and you make it the perfect consistency, and it's quite dangerous. So I'm really pleased we are able to get that sorted. So let's take my bit in as well. I remember on my job at some point, I think I'm probably going to do this next week, sort this plant out. I can put the fan away because it was really hot last week, like boiling hot, and now it's freezing. Like, I think I need the heating on in here. It's like 18 degrees, but it's a cold 18. It's like not like a nice 18. But yeah, I want to sort this Rhaphidophora tetrasperma out. It has 5 plants in there, so all the way around, and it's super tall. Can you see how it's like really tall? I really want a small pot of it. So when I went to Dean's Garden Centre, I already had this in my mind that I wanted a small pot of Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. I went to Dean's and I was like, it looks so cute, I'm going to do it. And I always forget about this plant. It gets watered once a month, probably less. To be honest, there's actually a whole vine here at the bottom, which I'll show you, which is dead. Yeah, that's a vine I'm going to have to cut. Can you see that? I hadn't noticed that. You see how like completely dead that is? It's like black. So when I say I forget about this plant, like I really do, and it's terrible. It's healthy from here up. So I'll cut from here all the way. Do you know what? I don't think I can. Look at that. I must have caught it when I last watered it a few weeks ago. I think I can bring them back to life, but yeah, it's not looking great. But yeah, I want to fix that plant. It's so pretty. I just feel like it would look really good in a small pot as well. I also put this here as well. It's like the best decision I've made in a long time. I never saw this because it was on the top of my shelf. So you saw it as you came into the office, but you didn't really... I couldn't see it up close. And honestly, I forgot how beautiful it is. This side is definitely white. These are a few mixed plants, but yeah, that's definitely white. That's definitely like a cream, but it's just so lovely. But you can see the trellis it's on. It's called the Lily, I think, and it's from plants.com, but it stops there. So it could do with some more support, but I don't think it's necessarily a given because I know that's a trailing plant as well. But I think it would appreciate some support. But yeah, I've recently propagated that as well. So there's another small plant in the bedroom. So what I want to do now is I want to treat this plant. So this is a variegated epipremnum. It's one that I've spoken about in my wishlist plant video because I said I would love a variegated epipremnum that's actually variegated, but you can see it's low variegation, but it's okay as a plant. I still think it's really pretty. I noticed it was going a bit yellow, like there was yellowing in the leaves. I was noticing like weird patterns on the back. Can you see? It's like kind of blotchy, and it just doesn't look very healthy. And it's been on the windowsill, like in a south-facing window, for weeks, so not long. This is a north-facing window. That's the only window in the back of the house. Like that's as you come up the stairs in the left of the house. Like it's as you go up the stairs, it's on the top of the stairs. Everything else is south-facing, so it's like a really, really like bright house. And I was thinking I was scorching it because it wasn't used to being in the window. It was kind of like pulled back from the window in the bathroom before, and it was there for like, I don't know, a year. But I found the tiniest baby mealybug on it, and I don't know how that's happened because I don't have mealybugs. Well, I obviously do, but it's not been near anything. I don't know if they've kind of like brought themselves back to life. I really don't understand. And mealybugs are the pest, the only pest I've not been able to get rid of. So I know people say hydrogen peroxide, like what am I supposed to do? Like rub hydrogen peroxide all over this? Or mix it with water and then spray it? Like, I don't know, I need your advice. By the time I get your advice, to be honest, I will have had to make a decision because this video is not coming out this week, it's coming out next week, or the week after. So yeah, there were some indicators I saw, but I just think it just doesn't look very good, but I can't see any mealybugs on it at the moment, so I don't know. It definitely has mealybugs. It was watered yesterday, that's why it's a little bit wet, but I don't think it's a bad infestation. But yeah, that's what I wanted to get done today. So I was going to look at the Provonto that I use, we all know that I love Provonto. I was going to use that, and see if it keeps it at bay until I can potentially get some better stuff for it. And then this plant that I have, well, these two plants here that I've dumped in our storage room is growing a nice new leaf. It's actually got like 5, so there's one there, there's one there. There are more in here. Where are they? There's one there. There's one at the back there. So it's doing like really well, and all of the new leaves are from the left hand side plant. The right hand side plant is so-so. It's still got that dodgy yellowing leaf, but yeah, it's okay. They don't look terrible there, but I just wish it was in a nicer room. I don't know about anyone else, but I really thrive of having like a good environment. That's why I think I was so happy in my flat, because it was pretty. And although the rest of the house is a work in progress and it's coming along really nicely, I love working in my little, come on, God, these are awful. I love working in my little like space in my office. Like, I light a candle, I have my coffee, it just feels very cozy, and I love working in cozy. So that's what we're doing now. We're going to set up, and I'm going to do some emails, do some of the admin things that I said that I needed to do, but also potentially have a look at some plant stuff, because I have jumper, not my jumper, but very cute. I would wear this. I have a Cowell's Garden Centre. Yeah, I have a Cowell's Garden Centre £20 voucher, which I want to use, and I've been looking on their website for ages, and everything I like is out of stock. And I was thinking of getting something that I know I love. So I've been speaking about a Hartley philodendron recently. I've got a small one. I wouldn't be opposed to getting another one, put them together and making it big. But also like a few other things that I've seen on Cowell's. So I think I'll have a look now with you, and yeah, I'll just have a look now, because if they've got something great, if they don't, then I'll save that for another video, because I did want to do some plant shopping, and I was going to do like a video where I do my plant shopping together, because you guys have liked that before. So we'll get started. And also, if you're English, you'll know that today is, being July 4th, today means it's voting day. So I need to go and vote. And I'm pretty sure the polling stations stay open until like 8 o'clock or something. But because I haven't voted in this village before, I need to go find out where I need to do it. This is what I'm toying with. Do I go for garden plants, or do I go for a house plant? So I really want something. We'll go new in house plants at first. But I really want something to sort out the mess of the plant that's outside next to my wisteria. Like, my neighbour forgot to water my plants outside, and yeah, it's a bit crispy. I want to know if I need to replace that, or whether I should just cut all the mess off of it, like all the brown, crusty, crunchy leaves, like it's death part, and see if I can revive it, and not give up on it so quickly. So I think I might do that. I might get a house plant, and I might do that, or I might get another outdoor plant. I don't know, but let's just have a look. There's so many plants on here that I used to have. I used to have that. I don't know if you can see. It's called a Hermoniatis. I don't know. It's basically the heartleaf fern. I had that Hoya caudata. I don't know if that's what it was called. I'm pretty sure mine was a Sumatra, which looked exactly the same as that. I really liked it. It's sun stressed so beautifully. There's another Hoya there which is called These are all new plants. But I really wanted a small Monstera albo, Adansonii. So there you go, £59. No, thank you. Nothing there. Oh, I've said I wanted Anthurium for quite some time. I don't mind putting some money in. Yeah, it's just all that the same kind of standard Anthurium that are pretty, but they're not my thing. Here we go. Nah. This is my problem. I've only got £20. And I want it to go far. And it's not going to go far, is it? Lemon lime. It says out of stock. I would have got that. Everything. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Out of stock. I don't know. Is anyone else having problems with Cowell's online garden centre? Because every single time I come online and have a look at what they've got, everything is out of stock and it's really frustrating. I don't know what's going on. So I can get a Birkin. Can't even get a Brazil, which is what I came for last time. Philodendron Dark Lord is not my thing. Very expensive, but beautiful. El Choco Red, £29. But it's not going to be that size, is it? Oh. Oh. We'll put that in the bag. Total amount. Oh, I forgot shipping. I forgot shipping was £7. I also went on what is it called? Rich Rainforest, which I found in lockdown and spread the word so hard about it because it was such a cute shop. But I went on there the other day and they've shut down, so sad times. Painted Lady. You see, Painted Ladies always remind me of Lily because she loves Painted Ladies, and these are actually from, I believe, Plant Lovers. So Dirk, the owner of Plant Lovers, I believe his dad kind of like created this like plant. I'm pretty sure he's the one that cultivated it, or someone did, and they didn't think anything of it, and then Dirk's dad like went ahead with it, like with his approval. Like he took it to be something, like he took it to market. I'm pretty sure that's the story behind Painted Lady. But yeah, they are very beautiful. I just don't like the growth pattern of those philodendron. I've said that before. That's another one I would totally get. Verrucosum, I know I've had one before. I really loved it, but this type of one is a different. I believe it's got like rounder leaves than the one that I was used to, but it's out of stock. I think this is a flop, guys. I think I'm gonna have to park it unless I go for a philodendron lemon lime, which I love the it's so, how do you tell the size of it? 6 centimeters, it says it right there. Could always go for a philodendron lemon lime. I'm gonna add it to my bag. And I'm gonna go back. Maybe there's another cheap plant I can just add. I would want one of them. Can you go houseplants and then go by price? Because I really like you can. Okay. I really like the really nice, easy plants that you can't really kill and
the trailing ones like the philodendron, epipremnum. That's what I'm really, really into at the moment. I'd get a Mycons, but it's out of stock. I was talking about wanting a string of hearts, and I still want a string of hearts. It's like on my wish list. 8 centimeters. That's the only one in stock. Let's put it to order. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. I haven't had a houseplant delivery in ages. I would totally get that if it was in stock. The Alocasia Red Secret. Again, I had that and it was so beautiful. A small Adansonii. More Enjoy. Like, I've got a huge one here, but honestly, it makes me so happy. Marble Queen. My Marble Queen does not look good, so I'm going to add that to the bag as well. This is fun. Oh, it's only the $7.99 one that's in stock. Let's go for it. I've got 3 plants. Let's go to checkout. I'm going to remove the philodendron El Choco Red.
I've absolutely doubted it in Pronto, but I still don't think that will work. I've never had luck with that before. I need to open a window, it's really strong. I've never had luck with that before, so I don't think it's going to work, but because it could work, I thought I would try. I mean, we can only try. It's not going to do the plant any harm, so I don't see a problem, but it's completely separated from any other plant now. It was quite close to like my new philodendron heartleaf, but not super close, and I don't know the proximity of plant to plant where mealybugs can travel. I mean, I'm talking, I think they were like a good arm length away, like you can't even see, like they were a decent amount away from each other, but we'll see. We will see. I'll keep an eye on the other one. It was also next to my Monstera Thai, like it was really the large one, but again, not super close, so I feel like it will be okay.